What is up, everybody? DK Guillotine here, and welcome to my top 10 favorite Black Clover characters. This is a video I had an idea to make for a long time, and I just think it would be such a fun video because Black Clover is peak fiction. If you're watching this, surely you know that. I've been wanting to make this video because Black Clover is one of those animes like JoJo and Slime that just has this insane cast of non-stop bangers. Just amazing characters left, right, and center. You cut from one great character to another, back to another, and then you come back to Asta and you're like, God, this show is the best thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. So these are my top 10 favorite Black Clover characters. They are ranked from number 10 all the way up to number 1, and let's get into it. I should say, though, that there is pretty much no bad character in this show. There is only one character in this show that I genuinely dislike, and even that character is actually starting to grow on me. So yeah, this show pretty much doesn't have a weak link, and even that character I don't actually think is a terrible character. He's just someone that I personally don't like because he's against someone else. You know what? I'll just say it since he's not going to be in this. I'm not the biggest fan because I'm the biggest Asta fan. So because is, Asta's rival, and I don't know, I just think his magic is really boring, and I don't like the fairy at all. Like, that fairy really annoys me. Seriously, that fairy is like someone with a microphone putting a cheese grater over the microphone and then taking a chain and running it up and down the fucking cheese grater. That is what that fairy is to me. Drives me absolutely crazy. Her voice makes my ears want to bleed. But I'm not the biggest fan, but again, that is actually starting to change a little bit because he was pretty awesome in the movie. I really liked him in the movie, so we'll see. Maybe when it comes back, will finally be able to turn the tides for me, but that's pretty much the only character in the show that I don't absolutely love. And I do admit that is a fine character. He's just, I don't like him because he's against Asta and he's always talking shit on Asta, and that's one thing he could stand. Why is he always talking shit on Asta? Like, seriously, man. He knows how much of a shit hand Asta has been dealt in life, and he doesn't do anything to help him or anything. He's such a prick. Oh. Anyway, let's get into my top 10 favorite characters list. And I should also say, spoiler warning, if you're watching this and you have not watched the Black Clover anime, then I would not recommend watching this. Go watch Peak Fiction and then come back. And there will not be any manga spoilers, though, because I have not read the manga yet. But if they don't hurry their ass up with that anime, I might have to. So, without further ado, let's jump into this. And coming in at the number 10 spot is gonna be my boy Zora from, of course, the tournament arc in season 3. I don't remember what season it was, but it was like episode 60 to 80, I think. The whole thing with the Royal Knights exam. That's what it was called, the Royal Knights exam. Zora was such an awesome character. I loved him. He was actually one of the first Black Bulls that I genuinely really enjoyed his backstory. Going back, finding out about his father, Zara, and how he was a magic knight who was killed by who was betrayed because he was a commoner, of course, one of the classism aspects of Black Clover coming in there. I thought it was just such a tragic backstory, very well done, and I really like Zora's design as well. I think he's very cool. His magic is also very cool, the trap magic, and the ability to be able to reflect it back at somebody at like double strength, like Meliodas from the Seven Deadly Sins. Very, very cool. I love his design. I think he's really cool. And in the filler arc in episode, what was it like, like 25 to 45, I think, the filler arc, his episode was actually one of my favorite of the standalone episodes. Obviously, the Devil Banishers arc was the best filler arc, but Zora's arc, Zora's little episode with the one little kid, that was actually one of the only of those filler episodes that I really liked. There were a few more I really liked, actually. For the most part, I liked all of the filler episodes, despite them being filler, but Zora, really great character. I really liked this guy. I thought he was really cool, and I was super happy when he joined the Black Bulls. I thought that was such an awesome little thing. So my number 10 is Zora, but coming in at my number 9 is going to be our girl Nero. Holy moly, man, gotta love Nero so much. I mean, I loved her from the beginning before we even found out what she truly is, but when she finally gets revealed in episode like 110, around that point, Black Catcher, come on, but so freaking good, man. Absolutely amazingly done, and I love her character. And of course, I do prefer the sub for Black Clover, but I will say that Monica Rial was like perfectly casted as her in the dub. I don't know who voices her in the sub, but she did a great job as well. But I really, really did. She's probably one of the few dub performances I do prefer over the sub. So I think she did great in that, and she's just a really fun character. And I like how she's she gives aspects of not really caring about the Black Bulls, but then she also does, it feels like she does actually care. Like, she is a good person at heart who doesn't want to admit that she actually cares for these people, but not in the same way as someone like Noelle, who we'll talk about later on, don't you worry. She doesn't seem to be good at hiding it, is what I'm trying to say. Nero, well, Noelle's not very good at hiding it either, but Nero seems to not really want to hide it. Nero really does seem like she's a really nice person who just hasn't fully opened herself up yet to this new life, to these new friends, and I think she's a great character. I actually really love her bird design. I think the bird design is really cute and memorable. Like, I like it. I think she works as a really great little mascot for the series, and obviously her story throughout it is really amazing, especially when it all gets revealed in the fucking Eye of the Midnight Sun attack arc. Amazing. Really, really, really fucking amazing. I really love it. Yeah, she's just a great character, man. Nero's actually one of my friend at work's favorite character, so we talk about her all the time. She's really, really great. But yeah, that is my number 9, Nero. Coming in at the next spot is gonna be my boy Fuegoleon. Oh my god, y'all ever wanted to know why I don't like Rengoku from Demon Slayer? It's because this guy is literally everything that Rengoku should have been. My god, Fuegoleon is such a fucking bro, and he's so much fun to watch, and he's just, I loved it so much when in the, I think it's still the first season, but when Asta and the others go back and they get, like, rewarded for, defeating Mars in the labyrinth, I loved it, like, all of the other ones are all like, high and mighty, like, commoners, disgusting commoners. Obviously, all of them get so much better. We'll talk about that, of course, when we get to other characters in this list, but from the beginning, even when they were talking shit, Fuegoleon was all bro-like, being like, Asta, you know, you're good. I like you, kid. Keep it going, you know, keep up that dream. I love him. He is awesome. I love him. I mean, the whole Vermilion family is so great, and don't worry, we will be talking about other characters in that family in this video, but Fuegoleon is definitely, like, one of my favorite captains. I think he's so much fun, and I love, like, obviously all the captains are great. They all have such amazing arcs, and I love every single one of them, but do I love every single one of them? Is there a single captain I don't like? I don't love Rill. I think he's okay, but I don't love him. But aside from him, I think I love all the captains. But yeah, Fuegoleon, he was the original bro. Well, aside from Yami, of course, obviously. But aside from Yami, Fuegoleon was the original bro. And I really, really love that about his character. And I was so happy when he came back in the Eye of the Midnight Sun attack arc and he got the fucking salamander spirit. That was so awesome. Fucking love Fuegoleon, so awesome. Oh, and that flaming arm as well. Like, he's literally everything that Rengoku should have been. Better design, too. But coming in right after Fuegoleon, and I know he's gonna be pissed about this, but I gotta give it to Nozel, man. Even though Nozel was such a dick at first, that's why I like him a little bit more than Fuegoleon, because he was a dick, and then you later find out that he's a really, really nice and sweet guy. He's a total bro who was just kind of putting on a show to protect his sister, and God, he's a great guy. He did go a little overboard with Asta in that first encounter, but I still love the dude, and especially like towards the end once he accepts Asta and the fact that not everybody has to be royalty in order to succeed in the Clover Kingdom. I just thought he was such a bro, man. I wanted to chillax with Nozel. He's powerful as well, and I loved how they used him in the Clash arc, in the Captain's Fight arc. I loved that one. Yeah, Nozel is just a bro, man. He's a fucking bro. He's got a goofy little hair thing, and he's such a good big brother. I love him. Way better than that other big brother. We don't fucking talk about that asshole. That's okay. You know what? That's another character I despise from Black Clover, is that asshole. But I feel like that was a cheat code, because literally nobody likes that guy. Who the hell likes that guy? If you like that guy, why? Alright, but coming in next up is going to be my girl Mimosa. Yes, the original Asta simp. Absolutely love Mimosa. Such a fun character. Of course, the first girl to really genuinely fall in love with Asta. I mean, I guess Noelle kinda did first, but Mimosa was so much more like, I don't like how Noelle will just not accept her feelings for Asta. Like, I feel like at first it was fun, but once you got towards the end and she's still pretending like she doesn't care about him, even though she's literally like outed herself multiple times, I was like, dude, just admit it already. Come on. But I honestly hope that Mimosa is the one that wins it. I'm sure she's not. I'm sure Noelle is going to win it, or Sister Lily is going to win it in the end. But Mimosa is the one that I'm rooting for because she was the most straightforward with him. She was the most fun, and she's just a great character. Most of the Golden Dawn are wonderful. We're going to be talking about the Golden Dawn again in this video, but Mimosa is such a fun character. I love her magic as well. Obviously, everybody needs a healer, and especially in the Royal Knights exam arc when she gets the fucking flower cannon spell, that was so damn awesome. And she got, like, she's not only the awesome healer, but she's also, like, straight up battle as well. Love Mimosa, man. Such a great character. Oh, and of course, we can't forget about that legendary moment when they first get into the Shadow Palace. You know what I'm talking about. It should have been me, not him. I love you, Asta, but you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Mimosa is an awesome character. Absolutely love her. Definitely one of my favorite members of the Golden Dawn. And yeah, just a great character. Absolutely love her. And next up, oh my god, I actually forgot. He's the original, bro. Magna. Yes, Magna is my favorite is my favorite of the Black Bulls that isn't a main character. I just realized I forgot someone actually. Okay, so funny story, I accidentally wrote 11 characters instead of 10, so this is now a top 11 characters, because I don't care, whatever. No one's gonna watch this video anyway, so I'm just gonna have some fun here. But Magna is my favorite of the non-main characters for the Black Bulls. I just love the dude. I mean, I know he doesn't do that much in the series, and at this point, I don't even know where the fuck he is right now. At the point we are right now, he literally isn't even in, like, the last arc of the anime, so I have no idea where he is right now, but I think he's just such a bro, man. I love his magic. I love that he uses, like, a flame baseball bat. That's so fun. And I love his design. I love how crazy his design is. Obviously, Black Clover in general has, like, some of the best character design I've ever seen, like, second maybe to only JoJo. But, like, Magna is definitely, like, one of my favorite character designs. I just think he looks so fun and awesome. I just love Magna, man. He's such a fun guy. Again, he doesn't do too much, but when he is on screen, I am having a blast with him. I love when he comes when they're trying to find a cure for Asta's arms in episode 50 to 60, I think. And him and Luck come back, and he's doing the JoJo pose and, like, the flame barrier, and they're both going crazy. I love that. Oh, and of course, his fight against Luck in the Eye of the Midnight Sun attack arc, also absolutely amazing. That actually might be one of my top 10 favorite fights. So freaking great. I love Magna, man. Magna is great. But with that being said, we have to add in another character here because there was no way I was gonna omit this character because it's Yami. My next is going to be Yami. Yami is I keep saying they're the original bro, but man, Yami really is the original bro, isn't he? He is the whole reason that Asta even gets his shot to go into the Clover Kingdom, and I think there's no way I could not have put him on this list. He's such a great guy, and I love how, even though he likes to hide it, he secretly absolutely loves his gang. He never leaves their side. He's rooting for them, and of course, I don't even think it should go without saying, but dear God, the fight between Yami, Asta, and Dante of the Dark Triad is possibly the most insane fight I have ever seen in any anime ever, and yeah, it is fucking legendary. Like, that entire fight was Hall of Fame material. Yami's just a great guy. I love how fun he is. His magic is fun as well, and he's a fun character. I love his relationship with Charlotte as well. I just realized Charlotte's not on here. This show has way too many good characters, man. But I love his relationship with Charlotte as well, although I really wish they would just fucking hook up already. It's driving me absolutely crazy. Girl, just tell him how you feel. But yeah, Yami is great. Obviously, love Yami. There was no way I was going to omit him from this list. But with that being said, we're going to enter our top 4 now. Number 4 is going to be Noelle Silva. Now, Noelle is a weird character, because to be honest, I can't really give a definitive answer for why I do love Noelle. I just do. I think she's a really, really cool character. I love her design. I think her design is amazing. I do love her arc with her family. I think it's really great, especially in the Eye of the Midnight Sun arc when it all goes down with the Compass Girl from the Golden Dawn. That fight is so freaking amazing. And yeah, her whole arc with her family, with Nozel and Solid and Nebra. So great, absolutely love it. Especially, oh my god, I almost forgot in the Royal Knights exam arc when she pulls out the Sea Dragon's roar against Solid and hits like 4 times the size of his. That was so fucking awesome. I love Noelle. She's a great character. And then, of course, the Valkyrie armor. Oh yeah, there is no way. Could have forgotten we could have not mentioned that as well. That is just so fucking awesome, man. So yeah, Noelle, awesome character. I think she's definitely like a must-have on any top 10 list. She's just an awesome character. There are things that annoy me about Noelle, like the whole, I'm royalty, but I do like the fact that she, like, even though she does that, deep down she really cares about the Black Bulls, and, well, not deep down, she makes it very clear that she cares about the Black Bulls. She's a good person. I like her, even though she likes to pretend like she's a dick. She's obviously a good person, and I can respect that. I do really like her. At least she's not like a straight-up dick like who doesn't even, like, act at all like a good guy. But yeah, Noelle, great character, must have on this list, definitely. But now we get into my top 3 favorite characters. And in all honesty, as much as I love almost every character from this show, these 3 stand out at the absolute peak. You guys know how much I love nice guy characters. My favorite fictional character of all time is arguably the nicest guy I've personally ever seen in fiction. Well, he's done some things. But I love nice characters, especially when they're done right, obviously. And these 3 characters just put a smile on my face, man. And number 3 is Marileona Vermillion. I remember when I first got into the Royal Knights exam arc. Was it the Royal Knights exam arc? I think it was. But the first arc with Marileona, where she shows up in the opening, and I'm like, who the hell is this discount Fuegoleon? Get her out of here. I want Fuegoleon back. I don't care how. I don't care if he got taken out in the last fight. Get him back in here. I don't want this discount knockoff Fuegoleon. And then it got to her, and I fell in love with her immediately. It was like, this chick is better than Fuegoleon. I loved Marileona because she is the bro. She is the female equivalent of all of the bros in this show, man. She was just so awesome, and how she helped them, how she helped train Asta and the rest of the Crimson Lion Kings and the Black Bulls. Well, a few of them anyway. I just love how he interrupts that meeting on accident. She catches them and is like, "Nope, you're coming with me too. Let's go." Such a fun character. And then, of course, when she needs to get down, when she needs to fight, oh my god, she's arguably one of the strongest characters in the entire Clover Kingdom, man. I thought she was, like, especially the fight between her and Raya the Disloyal. God, that shit was fucking awesome. He just can't do anything against her in that freaking fight. I also loved the one in the filler arc where, well, this one actually probably wouldn't be considered filler, but the one where she takes on Yami for training. That one was so awesome, and obviously I love the Carlitos Brachio! Such a cool spell as well, so damn epic every time she pulls that out. She was obviously the first one that introduced Monozone as well, which was super cool. I love the filler episode where her and Fuegoleon throw the party for the old lady from the church. That was so damn great as well. Marileona is just a fucking bro. I love her so much. She's so amazing. And if we ever get Amazing Yamaguchi Black Clover figures like I dream we do, we gotta have Marileona be one of the first ones, man. I just absolutely love her so much. She's so great. She was great in the movie as well, and I really hope she's gonna do some great stuff in the future arcs. But coming in at the number 2 is my favorite captain of the Clover Kingdom, and that is William Vengeance. I love William Vengeance so much. This dude is so simultaneously badass and noble and just awesome. Like, I love everything about Vengeance. Almost every single second that he's on screen, he has me captivated. I love his design so much. His magic is so crazy and interesting. I can't wait to learn more about his magic. Like, we don't know anything about his fucking magic right now, but I'm assuming we're gonna be finding that out in the relatively near future based on how the last couple episodes went. But he's just such an awesome character, and obviously I love his whole arc with the elves, with the Eye of the Midnight Sun. So freaking amazing. Obviously his Lix fight versus the Wizard King is insane. That is absolutely top 5 fights in the show, maybe even top 3. Absolutely incredible. And I love Vengeance. He just has this weird, like, comforting aura around him, similar to Rimuru, where he is the definition of a noble captain. He is one of the only Magic Knight captains that I really think embodies captain. I mean, they're all great. I love them all, but he is, in my opinion, the one that embodies the captain thing the most. He is just so damn awesome, in my opinion. I love when he unmasked himself in front of Yami. I just thought that was so cool. And then his whole backstory as well was so tragic, but so good as well. His whole arc with Julius and Yami as well. I just love Vengeance, man. Vengeance is so damn awesome. Possibly one of my favorite, like, role model characters in any shonen anime I've ever seen, honestly. I just think he's so damn great. I love him to death. And again, if we ever get amazing Yamaguchi Black Clover figures, I pray that Vengeance is one of the first captains that they make because, God, I love the dude so much. But with that being said, there is only one number one in this list. There is only one character in Black Clover that deserves the title of the best, and that is the GOAT, Asta. There's no topping Asta. He's my favorite shonen protagonist ever, and in my opinion, he's the best shonen protagonist that I've ever seen. The thing that makes Asta so damn great is the fact that he is like the main character by sheer coincidence. Like, Yuno is built up, Yuno has all the qualities that a typical shonen main character would have, and Asta has none of it, and yet he manages to be the center of attention. He manages to steal the show every single time. He manages to be the one that you're rooting for every single goddamn time, and every time where he's down and he gets up, my magic is never giving up. You just want to see him succeed. You want him. You don't care that he's constantly going on, I will be the Wizard King, or my magic is never giving up, because you're like, yeah, Asta, you go get him. Prove the world wrong. Show him what you're made of. And I just love the dude. I love the dude so much. He's like a perfect combination of like all of the good aspects of so many other shonen protagonists like Deku and Tanjiro, but none of the annoying things about those characters mixed with Naofumi from Shield Hero. I love Asta so much. He is such an amazing fucking character. I love his, obviously I love his power so much. Obviously I love Liba as well. Obviously I just didn't have enough space to put Liba in here as well, unfortunately. But seriously, there's just no end. I just love how he works too. I love how he has his grimoire. He has all the different swords, you know, the Destroyer sword to cancel out all the magic in the area, the Slayer sword for battle, the Dweller sword for when he wants to do the little slash attack. So damn great. He even learned how to fly in the most recent arc without going Black Asta. Just awesome, man. I love Asta so much. He is one of my favorite fictional characters of all time, and definitely my favorite shonen protagonist of all time. But with that being said, everybody, those are my top 10 favorite Black Clover characters. I would love to know your list in the comment section down below, so maybe if you would be interested, throw them down there. But let's just bask in the glory. We have to hold each other and wait for that new season that I hope is coming sooner rather than later. But if you haven't watched the movie yet, go watch the movie right now. You will not be disappointed. It is peak fiction. Yeah, that's all I have to say, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And this is DK Guillotine, signing out.